What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hi, Narina, thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Snobby, thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Daddy, thank you for your daily pick. Hi, Suzuki. Hi, Tsunami. Hi, Miku, thank you for your daily pick. Let's see here. Yep, guitar input is there. We're good. And for that hydrate, here's that hydrate for you. Hi, Senti, thank you for your daily pick. And hi, Haps, thank you for your daily pick. And Tsunami, thank you for your daily pick. Yo, I gotta look over a different screen for that. I'm loving that idea for that wiggle there between the two power-ups there. Let's go. How you all doing today? Happy Monday. It's Monday. It's a new week. It's a new day. It's time to kick back and relax with some Genshin. But first, I want to yap about a few things. I got a few things I gotta talk about for starters. Like, I mean, hey, I think the first thing we gotta start with here is the thing that was making me think I'd be a little bit late. So, when I started up OBS, just before stream, you know, getting ready for things, doing my prep, it took me a bit to notice, but my usual Twitch chat window does not want to show up for some reason. It's just a big block of white screen. So I had to figure out something else to see Twitch chat. Then I was like, oh yeah, duh, mix it up. Ya frickin' dingus. Zep. Gosh. Oh, hang on a second, I got a sneeze coming. Maybe. Ah. Frickin' allergies, frickin' nose, frickin' all sorts of frickin' thing-a-leckins. But, yes, you know, it just took me until now to realize, oh yeah, I could be using mix-up for this. But then I also realized it doesn't show animated emotes like I was hoping it would. Heck! So I can't even see teams wiggling there with the power-ups. I have to look over at another screen, and I look around at, you know, the pros and cons of having multiple monitors. Pro is, I can see all sorts of things. Con, I gotta look over. Getting all dizzy. Well, okay, I'm not getting dizzy. I lied. I'm sorry. I fooled you. I'm a liar. I'm not getting dizzy. I guess I'll just end while I'm ahead. Take care, everybody. I'll miss you all. Nah, I'm just... Ah! Wrong button. I can't even do my own goofy bits right. How dare I know. I know. How dare I? But, hey, in better news, though. In cooler news. In awesomer news. It's gonna be a pretty dang busy week this week, I tells ya. Let me get the, you know, proper schedule ready, because, hey, guess what? We got a lot coming up this week. We got a full freaking week there. We got one day where I'm not doing anything. So you bet after this week, I'm gonna be cutting back a little bit. But I'm getting through my cooking stream debt. I'm getting collabs in. I'm hanging out with wonderful people. I'm doing some Genshin. I think this and Saturday, yeah, will be the only solo streams this week. So we got a lot going on. You're excited, Snami? Heck yeah, me too. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be tiring, but it's gonna be fun. It's a lot to look forward to. It's a lot of fun stuff. It's a lot of great stuff. It's all sorts of fantasticness, to say the least. So buckle up, get ready. It's going to be on all the platforms. All of them. Every, like, 3 of them. I mean, hey, let's be real here. If there's yet another platform out there that somebody can be like, hey, Zep, you should also stream on this, I'll probably be like, alright, sure, yeah, why not? I've probably got the bandwidth for that. And hey, since I'm getting computer upgrades going real soon, you bet I could add even more to that for whatever reason. Speaking of computer upgrades, I actually got a couple parts in. Some case fans, because, well, airflow is kind of a nice and important thing to have, especially when you want things to not overheat. Like, you know how we as humans like to have air conditioning and cool air and fans to blow air around? Yeah, it turns out electronics like that too. Kind of crazy how that works. Best not blow up current computer yet. Yeah, we can't do that. Although, I gotta figure out something I should do with a old compy here. Might just wipe her and figure something else out with her. Not as like a, you know, I'm gonna use this on stream sort of thing, but just to have around on the side and all that good stuff. We gotta figure some things out with that, though. But that's a future Zep problem. That's a future Zep thing to think about, take care of, and all that good stuff. Besides, for now, we got current one to go with. We got all sorts of good things still to do. I mean, I am hoping that by the end of the month, I'll have the new one up and running. I am still waiting on, I think, 4 or 5 different parts for it. I don't quite know off the top of my head. I'd have to double check my list. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting on some important ones before I can actually assemble it all. So yeah, it might be a bit. Especially the motherboard and the RAM. Two of the pretty expensive things. One of the stupid expensive things because of freaking AI bullshit. Ah! I'm sorry, I just want to slap a few CEOs around for being like, we're gonna build a data center. And I want to be like, no, banned. Slap you for this. Just go up to and be like, wham! I hope that smack actually went through the mic. That would have been fun. But, hey, we got new computer stuff coming in. I did get something actually that'll be good for even current computer. So, you know how a couple times I've had some power outages? I mean, heck, I even had to cancel stream 2 Tuesdays ago? Well, tomorrow, I say tomorrow because it's not plugged in right now to it, but tomorrow should be running on an uninterruptible power supply, a battery backup for short. I got a UPS, delivered by UPS of all places. Conveniently named. Beautiful there. Beautiful timing, beautiful figuring out there. So yeah, if I get a power outage in the middle of stream, guess what? I'm not going to be totally disconnected. Blackheart! How you doing, that's my Blackheart? Good to see ya. So yeah, I'll have my desktop running on a battery backup. I've got my router and my modem running on a different battery backup already. So yeah, if power goes out midstream, I can be like, oh, my power just went out, so I gotta end. Bye, everybody! And peace out, just like that. But hey, hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. I know, I'm playing with fate here now. I just, you know, set or gave fate, the universe, and all that good stuff a dare just by saying that. But that's for me to worry about later on. So yeah, we'll get that all set up real soon. Fell down the stairs going to that picnic, so you're on rest and crafting. Ooh, yikes! How bad was that? You doing okay now afterwards? Yikes! How bad of a stare? How bad of a stare? How bad of a fall was that? But the whole picnic was good though. Get some good food at that picnic. Have a good time at that picnic. Must I tempt fate? I must. I must. Otherwise, I mean, what am I doing here in the first place? We ain't playing it safe. We live it dangerously. We live in life largely. We having a great time. Heh. Boy, am I about to get smacked. But hey, let me at least share a few other things going on. So, today, as you might notice from the title of the stream, it's the final stream of Genshin Luna. More specifically, Luna 7. Tomorrow, the big update hits. Which means, tomorrow, well, I ain't streaming Genshin. Of course, that's typical of me anyway. Bit scraped and bruised, but otherwise unscathed. Hey, that's a lot better than it could have been. Honestly, it's just funny at this point. Well, hey, if you can laugh about it, that's really the best thing there. But glad you're doing all right. Glad you're otherwise unscathed. Hope the scrape and bruise heals fast for you. And hey, if you can bounce back up easily after that fall down, still means you got some good stuff in ya. Of course, you'd always spank me for that. Wouldn't happen any other way. But yeah, last stream of Genshin Luna 7 today at night. And all of Luna. We're moving on to version 7 tomorrow. We got new characters. We got Snezhnaya coming up. We gotta finish our stuff on the moon quick tonight. We gotta do that, I wouldn't say fast, but we gotta get it done as we can. So we got that to look forward to. Let's see here. I've also got an album clip in progress. Got that recorded earlier today, changing a couple things up since the model switch and the last one. So hey, I mean, if y'all want me to yap a little bit about what it's going to be about, I ain't going to say too much. I could if y'all want to. Otherwise, hey, we'll just keep going about stuff because, there's that. But, hey, I'm still working on those album clips. I also figured out, oh, hey, I should also do this other album next week. I do need to catch up on a couple clips, though, especially since there have been a few made since I last did a non-music related clip. A non-music related short and upload and all that good stuff. But at the very least, hey, I'm getting one out there. It's better than zero. It's more than I was doing, I would say, 2 years ago. When was it I really got into doing those kind of regularly? At some point last year, I started uploading clips with decent regularity. So, I'm getting something out there. It's better than bad, it's good. Exactly! It ain't bad. It's good! Now, last little thing I want to yap about. And, I mean, I've kind of been sitting on this for a while, but I've slowly started to notice. I've actually stopped getting bots and other BS trying to DM me on Twitter for a while. I haven't had an art scammer reach out to me on there in ages, which is honestly kind of surprising. And considering it's happening a lot more on the Discord side, I'm kind of like, But Tsunami, if I talk about it on Twitter, maybe they'll move off of Discord onto Twitter. Then I can just really ignore Twitter even more. And Discord won't be a pain. Although, heck, Discord, though. God, I've been getting a good few lately. Hell, I had one of my buddies' accounts get taken over by some dingus who's like, hey, I'm working on a program, a racing game for an IT course. I need you to test it. And I'm like, really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely my buddy. Then they freaking changed their account name and everything, so it's like, oh, yeah, you're definitely not my buddy anymore. You, someone else in charge. So, anyway, quick PSA, stay safe out there. Don't trust random links from everybody and anybody, especially if it's a site you don't recognize. I ain't gonna be... The chances are very slim, since I stopped using Dropbox myself, that I will send you anything over Dropbox. So, just a look out if somebody's either taking over my account or pretending to be me. Bam, bam. Be safe out there. Even if they... Another thing, even if they say, oh yeah, I got it scanned with the whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, don't trust them. Be careful. Be safe out there. Be on the lookout. And do tell people you share the site of our with. Be like, hey, so-and-so's acting funny, or hey, this account ain't right. As I say that as somebody that mods for... How many servers do I mod for? As I look over to this side. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But I got some news for you. Let's see if I did this right.
This is a test of the reverb amplification system. If you heard this, Zeps says hi.
Hey, I hope that went through. It looked like it did because I saw those meters light up. I figured out something I've got to do with reverb and the TTS stuff. Anytime I start up OBS, anytime I start up my streaming software, I got to make sure to reset the program it's linked to. Because for whatever reason, every time I close out and restart OBS, and I guess VTS Pog, the TTS software out there, it's just like, oh, okay, it's not connected anymore. We don't have any way to do it. Even though I'll open up the same damn software every time. It's not like the name changed or anything. No, it just is like, yep, we're doing stuff. We're changing things around slightly. Just restart it. And I'm like, great. Heck, where did I say? But that's enough of me going on and griping and all that good stuff. Hot Rod, how you doing today? Guitar input? It's still there. We're good. Doing stuff and things. Things and stuff. Stuff and things. Cool and good. But, hey, that's a lot of yapping I've been doing. How are you all doing today? Y'all having a good Monday? Or Tuesday if it's that late in the day for you? Y'all ready for some Genshin? Y'all ready to kick back, relax, and have some good times? Because I sure am. Let's get the music there, off and about. Let's switch our screen over to that one. Let's bring up my mix it up again so I can see you're bloody effing tired. Get some rest, Hot Rod! Take care of yourself. And, yeah, just get some good rest there now, buddy. Yep. I imagine you worked hard today, so you earned it for sure. Moon gazing. Let's get back to that. Project Moongazer. To the moon. To the frost moon. Look at that moon. It's all full of frost. Yeah, it's cooler than our moon. What the heck? Our moon didn't have any frost. Where the... Oh, alrighty. Let's see here. I know we left off on the moon in a good few places. But at least we got to catch up with Columbina. Okay, on another level. Up! Woke up like a dozen times last night. Ooh, yikes. Hope you can sleep better tonight, Halrod. Definitely get some sleep if you got it now. Get that rest in. Take care of yourself. Alrighty. To the moon's core. Hypergravity. Oh, right.
What's going on? Paimon suddenly feels...
What do I have to do? Mash space? Well, no, I just gotta keep going. There we go. Mashed it. Hi, Bina. She restored my gravity. Yippee!
Huh? Gravity seems back to normal.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ninden got a cool hat. Our last chance to get these primos.
Columbina! You're back! Was it you who fixed the problem just now? Talk about perfect timing.
Thank you, Bina.
We were so worried. Where'd you go?
Are you alright?
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the depths of the space to actually lead to the moon's core. It contains an extremely high concentration of ancient moon energy.
Oh.
When I suffused this base with Kuvaki, I accidentally came into contact with it and was swept into the moon's core.
So, you really went there? Paimon was starting to think this base was haunted. Anyway, Paimon's glad you're okay. We just discovered some new info about Project Moongazer. It's...
I already learned the truth at the moon's core.
Moon's
I
haunted.
discovered who you are as well, Ninin.
It seems that is where my mission lies. Please, take me there.
What's wrong, Columbina? You look like you don't want her to go there.
Ninin cannot survive within the moon's core.
Moon's that haunted.
But I must complete my mission.
Yes, but it does not wait for you there.
What?
Your mission isn't to be accomplished at the moon's core. Rather, it is to be found in the place where everything began.
You mean the Eye of Ibn Bellum?
Yes, your mission is to activate Project Moongazer within the Eye. That requires a data key made from the ancient moon's power. I can journey to the moon's core once again to retrieve it for you, but it will take some time.
Are you asking me to return to the Eye and wait?
Would that be all right with you?
No. If I can't get the key myself, I'll wait for you here. If you don't come back, I won't leave. I want to stay here and wait for my friend to return.
I understand. Thank you, Ninin. I'll be right back.
I'll go with you, Columbina. You know, I'm kind of glad it's replaying this just so we can be like, oh yeah, that's where we left off last time. Heck yeah.
If you insist.
Huh, hang on. What about Eggy? Are we really going to leave her here all alone?
Don't worry. I sent a message to Moggy's, and she's on her way. As long as she stays here, there's nothing else in this space that can harm her.
Oh, Paimon's still a little worried, though. Maybe she should just stay here and keep Eggy company.
Huh? Don't you want to see what the moon's core looks like?
Yeah, but Eggy will get lonely here if we leave her all alone.
Good on you, Paimon.
She's also Lusalim's daughter, which is, well, something she only just found out. News like that always takes some time to digest. And it's not easy to handle. What if she starts to overthink things and runs off somewhere dangerous? So, Paimon's gonna stay here with her and wait for Moggy's. Just make make sure to come back and tell Paimon what you see, okay?
You got it, Paimon.
Thank you, Paimon. My estimation of you has gone up once again.
In that case, Paimon will increase your snack allowance by 1 share. Now, it's 3 for you and 7 for Paimon.
Paimon acting like a big sister. How quickly they grow.
Why so surprised? Paimon did watch Eggy grow up, you know.
Paimon's so proud of
All right,
herself.
go on. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll be back. Don't make us wait too long.
You got it,
All
Paimon.
right. Traveler, come with me.
Lead on, Bina.
Go
Oh, good.
without worry. The ground beneath your feet is safe.
What ground? I'm floating on air! Also, what the hell is that boy? What? Okay. You got a game.
The finish line is down below. Don't be afraid. We'll go together.
Whee! Oh. Well. Whee! The Flea of Cyrene. Down we go! Oh, I changed outfit. Back to default outfit. Tuck and roll, baby.
We made it down.
Is this the moon's core?
No, that's still up ahead. With you coming along, we'll have to enter it the normal way.
Hmm.
As for this place, it is the masterpiece of that Dragon Lord of Darkness. He reforged the moon into a terrifying weapon, and this is his launch silo.
Moon's not just haunted. It's a weapon.
The lunar core, the source of the moon's power, became artillery fire aimed at Tevat. However, that primordial ruler ultimately met defeat at the hands of the heavenly principles. This place is no longer a threat.
That's a relief there. Oh, crap. Was worried about it a lot.
Let's continue on.
I might be having fun with some butt set. Alright, inside the launch tubes of the space-based weapon, gravity is not exerted from the ground, but by the inner walls of the ring-shaped launcher. Interestingly, stamina is consumed at a much slower rate in this area. Hey, let's go! We can
You're
run
walking
for
atop the wall of the launch silo. You've probably noticed that the gravity here is a bit off.
Maybe.
It seems there are devices maintaining this facility.
Just a little weird. Just some, Super Mario Galaxy gravity going on. Ooh.
We'll need to choose the right path.
I had to
Over
get...
there.
Ooh. You got it, Bina. You got it, Bina. I'd like to go there now, please. Oh my god, we could run forever! How I feel whenever I go somewhere
Watch
that's
out for
lower
those
elevation.
engineering mechanisms. Don't let them slow you down.
No exploding on me today. No, thank you. And yeah, we really Mario Galaxy and get up. But you know what? Fun freaking games right there. Great games. I did play Galaxy 1 on stream a good while back. I ought to get into Galaxy 2 on stream. But then again, when and where am I going to squeeze that in? We'll figure that out later.
The gravity has shifted again.
Oh,
Are you alright?
you betcha.
We're almost there.
Joke's on you, Gravity. I'm ready for anything.
Beneath this door is where we need to go.
Looks like we'll need a key to open it.
You already have it with you. This is Lucilim's final facility. The one before was the Lunar Veil Laboratory, which is now the Lunar Sea.
You mean the Ancient Moon's fountain?
That's the one.
Ah. Ooh, pretty.
Has the system detected us?
Is that good or bad?
They can do nothing to stop us.
Oh, good. Last line of defense before the moon's core. The only thing that affects it is Archaea Luna energy. You use ripples to destroy it. Destroy all subnodes. Connect to the core to completely destroy the core and the Guardian's central nexus. Where do I get the mechanism? Oh. It's not. Oh, there it is. Hello, I'd like that, please. Whoop! There we go, there's one. Up! Well, I broke gravity. Oops!
Looks like it's borrowed some power from the moon's core. The gravity here has gone. Make sure to dodge those barriers.
Gravity in. Woo, here we go. And time it just right. Here we go, baby. Do your worst, barrier. Yeah, whoop. Well, I'll just do it this way. Ha ha! And those didn't do much. Okay. Whoop! Oh, perfect! I can go down there. No, I can't. No, oh, okay. Oh, scare me. Woohoo! Did it make it? It did not make it. Up! Give energy, please. Ow! What hit me? Why didn't... There we go. Come on. Give me that stuff. And... There we... What? How'd that miss? There it goes. Let's try the other one now, and... Oh, come on. Nope, nope. Knock me back. There we go. That one was being a little funky.
Don't get hit.
You got it. Empty device.
Let's push forward while we have the chance.
Alright, hold up. We wait. We don't go close to that. Don't scare me like that, game. Game fooled me. We're not safe at all. Oh dear. Oh, that didn't work like I was hoping it would. Oh boy. We're good here. Oh, we are very good here. Still gotta go that way. Anybody bring their sunglasses? You might need them. There we go. And touchdown. And super gravity.
I'll handle the gravity. Just give me a moment.
Get that moment come quick on, Beta! This is taking a toll on me. Come on, Bina. Must be walking on frickin' Neptune or something. All that gravity they got going. Actually, didn't they determine that Neptune actually has like a soft surface? I thought I saw something about that not that long ago, but then again, I ain't been keeping up with a lot of astronomy stuff. Hi, welcome to the part of the stream where I gotta bash space. Show off. Thank you, Bina. With the power of friendship. The moon is no longer a weapon.
This is the moon's core. Beautiful, isn't it? The
Very
ancient
dark.
moon energy concentration
Oh.
here is very high, so stay close to me.
You
Let's
got
keep
it.
going.
Lead on, Bina. Moon.
You must be wondering what Project Moongazer is.
Yes.
In truth, our whole journey so far has been a part of it.
Oh, it's ongoing.
The Eye of Ibni Bellum. Ungien's Circle. The Space Lifeform Capture Station. Lusalim's Lunar Veil Laboratory. And now, we're here. The origin of the moon's life, and the seat of its will. Its core.
Oh.
Our journey has reached its end. She is the key to activating Project Moongazer.
Who?
An imprint left here by the project's final inheritor. She will explain everything.
Hey! Hello there.
Hello.
I'm Ninkigia. You could call me Ninin. That's what people usually call me.
Ah.
What's your name? Ibni Bellum? Ungien? Magis? Or are you Lusalim?
I'm Zap.
No need to answer me. Unfortunately, I'm no longer here. This is just a recording.
Damn.
But, if you look at it another way, it's not unfortunate at all. You're here. And that means the plan was a success.
Hey.
You have inherited our mission. You must still be very confused about a great number of things. Such as, who exactly am I?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. You are a new life created through the will of the moon. A crucial part of Project Moongazer.
I think Ninin should have been here.
What exactly is this project? You must be thinking. Don't worry, I'll get to that. First, please thank the 3 Moon Sisters, who permitted our transgression and allowed us to borrow the power of creation from the moon's very origin.
Thanks, Columbina sisters.
Secondly, thanks are owed to my teacher, Lusalim. He inherited everyone's research and successfully collated all their ancient moon energy data. That's how I was able to gather that data in this sea at the moon's core. Then, when the primordial power of creation was triggered, bam! A cute little black kuhanky, namely you, was born. You might inherit the name of someone who came before us through the ocean of data. Or you might not. But you will probably recall that you have a mission.
So this is how Eggy was born.
Next, we must say thank you to Madame Magis, who uncovered the nature of our astral visitor, a database life form. Her research was the foundation upon which you were born. And we have Ungien, who sacrificed his life to relay the final message that our guest civilization sent out into the stars. Then came the first Moongazer, Ibni Bellum, who led us to the moon, opened our eyes, and tirelessly gazed into the brilliant, starry skies. Finally, dear successor, thank you as well for your imminent sacrifice, which will activate the final step of our project. Your mission is to continue transmitting the message we once received out into the universe. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another light shines out before it can fade, then one day, there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. I imagine you understand what I mean at this point, yes? As it happens, my time is almost up. But that's okay. I'll be joining them all soon.
Ah, goody. Ellie Everhard, hello, hello, welcome in.
You
What brings you here
might
today?
actually have inherited my name. It's time to say goodbye. Go complete your mission. And lastly, I salute you. And all your fellow moon gazers.
Hands down your favorite world quest. Let's go. It's been a fun one. It's been out of this world.
That's everything. All the researchers who once explored the starry sky have had their data merged into this ocean. By the will of the moon, they will be reborn at some point in the future in forms akin to Eggies. They will instinctively consume each other to acquire more data until the mission becomes clear in their minds. Then, they will walk the path we have walked once more, come here, and learn everything. They will use themselves as keys to open the Moongazer module in the Eye of Ibn Bellum, and resend the message out into the universe.
Then they will return to the cycle of life.
Yes, and this cycle may have already happened more than once. That said, calling out into unknown space is not necessarily safe. The dragon researchers must have also realized this, which is why they began work on the Lunar Veil. And in Ninen's era, the world already teetered on the brink of destruction due to the conflict between two supreme beings. But peace has been restored into that, at least for now.
If the signal sent out this time ends up drawing the attention of the darkness that dwells amidst the stars to this place.
As promised, I will hand the key and the message over to Ninen.
Thank you, Bina.
But do you think we should stop her from completing her mission? Or should we support her?
I need some time to think about that one.
I understand. Then let us return to the first Moongazer's tower.
What about Paimon and Ninin?
Don't worry. Moggies will pick them up. It'll be a fairly long journey. We'll have plenty of time to give this some more thought. Let's go. It's time to leave.
Lead on, Bina. What?
Moggies has already picked Paimon and Ninin up and is heading back. We can get going once you're ready.
We're ready.
Then let's go.
Whoop. Oh, here we go. We're just going. Cool. We get to speed run this one. I don't have to walk around or even teleport. Although the teleport might have been quicker. To be real, I am loving the low gravity segments of this Death Star looking thing. I was making a few jokes about that last stream. It's no moon.
I can sense you're troubled. I am too. So it might be best if we spend our journey back in silence.
Well, way
Gaze
to break
upon
the
the
silence,
moon.
Bina.
Add to that, then look up at the starry sky. You will find the answer, I'm sure.
Oh. Bee. Damn, the moon be wild. Out here. And so cool. That's about. Sun's rising on that part of the world. Why didn't the alert play? Ellie, thank you for the follow! Appreciate it. Good morning, Tavat. Where's the good morning moon? It's sunrise. But where all is at sunrise? Also, how fast are we going? That's what I really want to know right now. We must be zooming. We have to go to the capture station, just watch the plane point out every place you recognize. Mondstadt, Sumeru, Liyue. Heck yeah. That's a great idea there. Shoot. Around the moon in 80 days. Ah, shoot. Was that H.G. Wells around the world in 80 days, or am I thinking of somebody else? It's been a while since I thought about that book.
We're back.
Traveler! Columbina!
Paimon!
Looks like things went just dandy for you two at the moon's core, huh?
We did indeed learn a lot.
Oh? So, you know where Eggy came from? And what Project Moongazer's all about?
Yes. And the key to unlock the Moongazer module. It's all right here. I'll hand it over to you now, Ninin. Once you've read the information here, you'll know what your mission is.
Thank you. I have been waiting for this moment.
Columbina? Traveler? Why do you two look so serious?
Because her mission involves unknown risks.
What kind of risks?
You'll find out by the time you're done reading.
Sorry, Ninin.
Oh, Paimon's a little confused. What exactly is Eggy's mission?
Well, as Eggy reads the information, you tell Paimon everything.
Sending a message into the starry sky? So, that's what Project Moongazer's all about? So the risk is, we could expose to that? Are you serious? This is a tough call. Eggy, are you alright? Hey, don't be sad. We can still talk this over, right? Remember those snacks? We can split them 50-50, no problem.
No. I'm not sad.
But you're crying.
I'm not sad. And I'm not crying. This is just a toast to those who came before. Columbina, Traveler, Paimon. Thank you. You're my friends. I don't want to make things difficult for you. So, I'm willing to...
Pika! Thank you for the raid! Oh, welcome on in, Raiders! How's it going? For those that don't know me, my name's Zep. I'm a guitar warlock out here on the internet playing games guitar, cooking up a storm. And tonight, we're playing some Genshin Impact. We're finishing up our adventure on the moon. That's right, the moon. And then we'll do some sort of other story quests lying around. Pika! Wee wee wee! How you doing, Pika? How'd your stream go? How was Dave the Diver for you? Now, Raiders, of course, if you got a raid and run, get some rest, get some post-stream care in, all that good stuff. Definitely, go take care of yourselves. Get that rest, food, hydration, whatever it is you gotta do. But, if you want to stick around, you're really welcome to. We chillin', we storying, we getting a big old lore dump about this crazy world we're playing on.
Eggy.
As we also wrap up stuff before the new version drops tomorrow.
It's okay, Paimon. I'm not the first to have executed this plan. My predecessors have long since sent our voices out into the stars. Those voices, so filled with courage, must have traveled to the farthest reaches of the starry skies by now. As long as those voices endure, silence cannot reign across the universe. And that is enough.
Good fun. Forgot to change categories when needed, and your drawing tablet refused to work during a doodle routine? No! Dagnabbit. Why must it do that to us all? And your head's... I'm sorry, your headset exploded. Huh? Wanna add a little bit extra there? Like, how? Is your head okay? Your ears okay? Or did it just, like, fizzle out and do nothing after a bit?
Traveler, have you made up your mind?
Maybe we could execute Project Moongazer one last time.
I agree.
Not like literally a plastic piece exploded and left headphone is screwed. Oh! Ew, if it's a plastic piece. I'm guessing it didn't, like, you know, scratch you up or anything like that, but yikes! Still, that's that's always concerning too. Dang. Stinking left headphone. Heck word! Damn. Time for that replacement.
You... really? Think so?
Exploded off your head when you tried to put it on. Oh, shoot. Damn. Got me wondering though, how long have you had that for the plastic to just explode?
Can we really take that risk?
Moongazer has already been executed many times. The false sky used to conceal Tevat has also been opened more than once.
You want an eggy plush? Me too. And so adorable.
The frost moon has existed outside the false sky for thousands of years. Yet even now, there are no traces of abyssal corruption here.
Only 2-3 years old max. Ooh, yikes. Wow, that ain't even long enough at all. Heck, I've still got... God, when did I get those Sennheisers over there? I've got a pair of Sennheisers that I usually use mostly for work meetings because the band on top of the headpiece is wearing out a lot easily. So it's just like, okay, let me wear this out. Still sounds good though. Got it around time. You got your computer replace old headset. Oh, GameStop stuff too. Fair enough. Hey, in that case, lasting 2-3 years, that's still pretty good, I'd say, for GameStop headphones. God, there was one headset I bought back in college I think lasted me like maybe a year before it really crapped out on me. Vampy, thank you for your daily pick. How you doing, Vampy? Hi. Hydrate, you got it, Hydra. And a stretch, you double got it. Hi, Hydra, how you doing tonight as well? Get that good stretch in before we continue story stuff. And my voice kind of moves all around, maybe. There we go. Alrighty. But yeah, how you two doing tonight?
Oh, you mean this might not be as dangerous as we thought?
You chilling? Heck yeah, glad to hear. I'd be good. I'll be chilling too. Playing some Genshin. We're on the moon. We're almost done with the moon, maybe. Doing good, just dealing with some allergies. Ooh, stinking allergies. Get some allergy meds if you can. But glad you're still doing good at least. Yeah, it's a good day though. It's a good Monday. Sub $30 and the quality is fine. It's an optionally wireless one, which is what you'll probably get next to. I mean, sub $30, that ain't that bad. That's pretty good. I mean, heck. Yeah. God, I mean, it's better than other headsets I've had in the past, to say the very least. Granted, I bought those when I was in college, and, you know, $15, that seemed like it'd go a long way. Fish. Everybody get your fishing in. Top fish at the end of the month. All the strap for.
There are many possibilities. Perhaps the Abyss isn't constantly watching this place. Or perhaps the Great Ruler of the Firmament has taken other measures. And to minimize risks, I will also use my power as the Moon Goddess to shield any message that Ninin might send.
Got one wireless mouse, red and black little thing, like 8 years old without battery change. Damn, that's a good long-lasting wireless mouse. Shoot, that's lasted better than some I've had. Where's my Hank Hill, lol? Hey, wait a minute, Hank Hill wouldn't say lol. Hank Hill would have no idea what that even means. Adams J, welcome on in! Well, I'm saying welcome on in. Good to see you again.
Huh? What does that mean?
Kuvaki and the Ancient Moon's energy are both, in essence, the power of the Light Realm. As such, I can infuse my power into the transmitted messages.
Stalin was in that electronic junk pile outside. Ooh, yeah, definitely want to go save that. So weird when you get called Adams J. Surprise! I mean, hey, that's what you logged in as right now. Teehee.
Once the data passes through the false sky, I can also use that same power to monitor the surrounding area. If there's danger, I can erase the information. That way, we won't be discovered.
Oh? Well, that sounds great. But can you maintain your power the whole time?
Well, my strength does have limits. I can only keep it going up to a certain distance.
This way you get to stay incognito. It's the perfect plan.
I will try to shield the message as far as possible. At that point, its source will not be so easily traced.
That sounds more feasible.
But... will this hurt you?
Don't worry. We have the support of an entire moon here, you know.
So, are you ready, Eggy? Once you've made up your mind, there'll be no turning back.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes?
Why would you do all this for me?
Because we're friends.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yes. That's all the reason I need.
Moon gazers, I send you all my regards.
Paimon does too.
I understand. Then... I am ready. I was born for this moment.
All right. Now sing out toward the stars. Javat's moonlight shall send you off on your voyage.
Go, Eggy, go!
Hello? Hello, everyone. I am so glad to be able to send this message out into the mysterious vastness of space. I don't know if it will reach you, but if nothing else, let it at least dispel some of the silence that fills this cold universe. If you are out there and you hear this, then there must surely be some kind of special gravity that, like the moon, has captured us both. So, I'd like you and your civilization to know that you are not alone beneath this boundless starry sky. Our era is drawing to a close, but our courage, faith, and intellect will echo across the sea of stars via this tiny message. It is insignificant, but it is our light. I hope it emboldens you. You do not face the unknown in the darkness alone. Please, keep sending your voices out into the stars, and let them become your light too. A single ray of light is feeble, easily swallowed by the darkness. But as long as another light shines out before it can fade, then one day, there will surely come a ray of light that pierces the night like the dawn. Last but not least, we are moon gazers in an unremarkable corner of the universe. Our names are Ibni Bellum, Ungin, Magis Getty, Blue Salim, Ninkigia. To everyone who can hear this, send you our regards. My friends, thank you. Let us meet again beneath the starry skies.
Eggy has completed her mission.
Thank you, Eggy. Are you okay, Columbina? Hey! Moongas once used her power to bear witness to the journey of the Moongazers. Now has become a witness to your journey as well. Yeah, we got an ad break real soon. Buckle up, bad warriors.
I'm fine. But I need to stay focused for what comes next, since I'll be pushing my strength to its limits.
Then let's hurry and find a quiet place. Oh, goodbye, Eggy. Paimon will always remember you.
Bye, Eggy. Thank you for trying to help make first contact. And we're gonna pause right there because I know that ad break is starting up real soon. So everybody, ad warriors, go take care of yourselves. Get some good self-care in. While the rest of us, we got a moment here. We got welcome back from ad break, everybody. How you doing? How are those ads? Anything wild? Anything crazy? Anything absurd? Any weird stuff you're seeing that either somebody's trying to push to you on Twitch, or that Twitch is pushing for you, maybe? Genshin No sees your channel mascot. Ooh, yo, very nice, Ellie. Heck yeah, let's go. I want to say, you might be the first person I've ever heard talk about a Genshin OC, which, I mean, considering I've been playing Genshin for a while, kind of surprising I haven't heard much about that. But yo, let's go. Oh, hang on a minute. A burst of signal static. It seems the activation of the Moongazer module has activated a sealed data segment.
This is the received message. And sending our reply. Unable to accurately pinpoint your coordinates. I cannot know how long this reply reached you, but I'd like to respond. At this very moment, we are travelers who have traversed the universe alone for a long time. And your voice, it is as if a bonfire has suddenly lit up a dark forest. You take great risks, yet you are fearless. You inspire us and warm our hearts. I believe, in this moment, it is the gravity of the starry sea and destiny that connects you and me. In the future, we will try to find your planet, but not now. Unfortunately, we're still dealing with some trouble.
A burst of signal static. Well, damn, it took 500 years. But it happened.
Ether, are you ready?
Yep.
One moment, you mean?
A burst of signal static.
Well then, my regards to you. Just as you said, the sea of stars is vast and boundless, and we are not alone. Let us meet again beneath the starry skies.
Hey, Project Moongazer complete. Anakin! Hiya, hiya! Thank you for your daily pick! How you doing, Anakin? What was that achievement name there? Whoop, I gotta scroll a bit. And Ellie, thank you for your daily pick! Doing alright? Heck yeah, let's go! Good to see ya. 6EQUJ5. I'm sure that's got some significance. Witnessing in like Project Moongazer. Nellie's lore. Tell me I actually moved back to Mondstadt for her. They were childhood sweethearts till he left for Zuma. Aw. Hey, Esme, thank you for your daily pick. All the daily picks. So weird to not see me in 3D. Surprise! I'm in 2D now. We live 2D'ing it up. Which, hey, that means I could do collabs with all sorts of other live 2D friends and be moving around on their screen. And they can be on my screen too, moved around. How to figure out something for that and playing that one of these days. Hey, yeah! And also get to thank Orange for this awesome model here. Luxurious chest.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Well, we did it. Reward preview. Let's go. Give me those 100 Freemo gems. What else do I have here? Oh, right. That's all for Nicole. And ooh, get some more stuff? Okay, okay. We'll do that in a bit, maybe. Probably. I do want to see. So, let's pop by the shop real quick. Not that I'm buying anything, although... tempting, because I do like... See, Lali, she a wonderful character. Quite say you don't really have anything like VTube Studio and VNAND 3D Sphere. You'd think by now we'd have something like that there for everybody using Warudo models. But somehow no. At this point. Still nothing there. Which immediately makes me glad I was able to, know somebody to get a live 2D model going. Ooh, 83 polls! It's tempting. We'll see about next time, though. That's a later thing. We ain't doing this now for sure. How am I doing here? 5? Okay. Got a few there. But, hey. We gonna have good things coming up later on. Oh, wrong one. Over here. Forcing yourself safe for Mitya. Ooh, let's go. I don't know who I want to pull for and save for and all that good stuff. There's a lot. Do you hope Vensa runs after him because she's so adorable? Vensa? Shoot, who's Vensa again? I'm blanking out right now on that. What am I looking for here? Oh, Hey, here we go. We got a Kazuha quest, story quest. Mikey, thank you for the follow. How's it going, Mikey? Now the alert plays. I don't know what's up with that. The blonde pixie leader of the police force. Oh, right. That I'm sure I'll get names a lot going and knowing a lot better once freaking 7 launches. Do have the option of using the VTube Studio app for tracking down VC Face. And apparently VTube Studios uses VC blah blah blah. I can't speak right now. Apparently OpenSea Face, same dev as VC Face. Hey, yeah, I thought I saw that when I was poking to VTube Studio earlier, and I was like, oh, that looks familiar. Still no VNet equivalent though. Dang it. Just eating before work? Heck yeah. Eat some good food, Mikey. What you eating today? What we got here for Kazuha's quest too? You can travel nearby Byakko Plain on your journey. Well, to Byakko Plain. To Inazuma. See what Kazuha's up to. Kazuha, my boy. Gold star. Ooh. Sounds familiar, but I'm blanking out hard on that. Anyway, let's see what Kazuha's up to.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma.
Hi, Paimon's old VA.
So many things have happened since then.
As if in the blink of an eye, there have been many memorable events.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today?
You know, wait a moment.
Huh? What's up?
Oh. Dear God, remember why you stopped? Fair. Be careful, someone's coming. At this point, I'm just catching up on old things.
Hey, what the heck was that for?
Oh, butterfly.
Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to
Where'd he
calm
go?
down
There he
a
is.
little.
Don't worry, Paimon's new VA. No better. In several regards. Oh,
No more lies.
he ain't taking damage. There we go.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all?
Surprise. Apparently Vignon seems to have some kind of collapse system. That seems to be a really... Oh, I have to poke at that. I mean, I don't have to, but I'll be curious about it. Granted, there's so very much software out there for VTuber, and I'm like, I'm kind of just picking things up as I go when I have time. Much less annoying. Oh. Paimon's new VA. Mo better. I don't know why I was sticking my hand up, because I don't have hand tracking with this model, so, you know, I can just wave my hands around like crazy and really make my model freak out. There we go. Hi, I'm back to normal now.
Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
Oh, this
At
is
the
back
very
during the
least, you
Inazuma
should
quest.
make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them.
When Inazuma was still locked down.
Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Yeah, Mr.
Have you ever
Guardman.
met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision.
No, why are you looking for him?
That's none of your business.
Well, why are you asking me?
Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Okay, fuck you too, buddy. Bye.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Well,
Oh,
one
I didn't
thing's
want to
for
click
sure.
that. Damn it.
No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
Couldn't agree more, Paimon. Gah! That guy was just being rude. What the hell?
Right?
No, I mean,
Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat him. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go fight Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back.
wouldn't it be funny if I actually had Kazuha in the party for that? Actually, I have a hunch.
Oh? What kind of hunch?
I think this guy may have a special connection to Kazuha.
A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other?
I can't say for sure, but I kind of feel like their fighting styles are kind of similar. At least Kazuha's a nice person.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger.
Good idea, Paimon.
Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Hey! Acer Palmatum Challenge, Act 1. Alright, so I had that, you know, just sudden flashbang of the ears of Paimon's old VA. So when the next version drops, and I inevitably come back to this quest, which I doubt I'll finish tonight, how much you want to bet I'm going to have the same freak out there moment of just like, what the hell happened again? Oh my god. And we're just running back the same thing going. It's such a jarring and wild difference. Probably. Heck yeah. Alrighty, where? There we go. Go, Nefer, go. Hey, buddy. Hey, Chow.
Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
Two?
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Oh, heck yeah.
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
You can compare it to the technique Beto used to strike down. Hi, Sean. Need a moment there to figure out how I had to say that.
Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Hey.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
The Shogunate probably wants to show some goodwill. After all, the Raiden Shogun's mindset has changed.
Thank you! Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Thanks, Chow. Alrighty, over to Tenryou. Whoop, maybe not that far. Maybe not to go fight. What's her name? Senora. Why was I blanking out on her name so hard? God, how many times have I come back to the Tenryou Commission headquarters? I feel like I keep going back here. Absurdly often. Between big versions.
Oh? It's you.
Hi, Kazuha.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name.
Hey.
Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed?
I forget. That way we all kind of get that info. You remember this quest? Hey, let's go. Oh, shoot, Mikey, I'm trying to think of, like, a good way to describe how far behind I've been on some things. I started playing almost halfway through Fontaine. Version 4. Oh, gosh, what version was it I started playing? 4.3, maybe? Somewhere around there? And at the time, I think, let's see, did a good bit of the first Archon quest, jumped ahead to the current, at the time, Archon quest, so jumped ahead to Fontaine just to really try and, get caught up on things. And then between everything, just catching up where I can. Had a friend catch up to most of the quests for you. Hey, let's go. Or no, wait. No. Did more of the events at the time. I wasn't doing the story at the time. I had to come back to the story later. I'm trying to remember things right at the moment. So I was doing, event quests at the time, not affiliated with the Archon quest. Then Natlan hits. That's when I really started doing the Archon quests, getting that focus going, and catching up on other Archon quests in the past, in the meantime. So, it's weird. I have a lot of catching up to do in some ways. But at least Archon quest-wise, I'm all caught up. I'm ready for version 7 tomorrow. I'm ready to go to Sneznaya. I'm gonna have to remember to bring a jacket.
In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the almighty Shogun. The Kaedahara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Sneznaya. Both the Kaedahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil.
See what I'm wearing? The, Hawaiian shirt with a bunch of my badges and a banana. Good old Franklin on it. And some shorts. Yeah, I might need some longer pants too.
We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaedahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaedahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past.
Or, in-game me. Yeah, I might still need a jacket. A lot of exposed skin. Pants-wise might be good.
In the interest of preventing further harassment of the bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the almighty Shogun, and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaedahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaedaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City, with the almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaedahara Kazuha in town.
Great, now there's 2 Kazuhas. Kazuha, I love being homeless. So free-spirited. In fact, he's so free-spirited, he ain't tied down to any rent contract or home titles.
To some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike.
His home is the wind.
Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
Oh my god. Kazuha left Inazuma to avoid paying his taxes. Kazuha pulling a Yoshi. No one paying taxes today. Hey, given the crazy taxes Inazuma was, but none earlier. That is
correct. However, To some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Oh, buddy.
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
You and Paimon recount the attack on the outskirts of town to Kazuha.
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me?
That's what I want to know, and he wouldn't tell us! That asshole. Do you have any siblings? Could it be someone you trained with under the same master?
No. This puzzles me as much as it does you.
Well, I'm guessing the answer is
my
none of
fighting
both.
forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedehara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms.
I want to go fishing
Those
too.
forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
You got it.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town.
Ah.
Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Oh, Ryuji. How far away are you? Pretty far away. Yeah, we're teleporting there. Through the mist, a name unveiled. And this away. Over here. Perfect. Ta-da! Hi, Ryuji. Please, tell us what you know.
Hey there. We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaedehara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaedehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
Hey!
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaedehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaedehara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Woo! Big offers there. Goober emote! Adorable little goober right there.
Millions? Of mora? Whoa! Oh, wait. Even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Paimon, no.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
Is this your way of giving him praise? It was also not easy for me to fight him off. I'm lying. I was winning that fight. He just stopped taking damage. He cheated. I was winning.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me.
Aw, shucks.
For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
Yeah.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma? Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Let's consider this a favor for Ryuji. We'll investigate both incidents at the same time.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma Smithy.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
Heck yeah. Alrighty. There it is. Over here. Hey, Togo.
Ah, if it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha. What brings you here today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the 2 clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
Raiden Gokaden?
Let me quickly explain. The Raiden Gokaden was the collective term for the 5 most acclaimed bladesmithing arts in Inazuma. The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun, and over time, further honed and enhanced by the most talented craftsmen. Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade. Today, only the Amenoma clan has kept its art alive.
So sad.
It is a great pity indeed. In the old days, we each had our specialties. And just as iron sharpens iron, so too did we learn much from each other.
Ooh.
As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back.
A fire? Aspion! Thank you for your daily pick! How you doing today, Aspion?
Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality.
Doing okay, just taking a little naps. So tired, fair. Get that rest in, get the naps as you need them in. But I hope you can feel better soon, too.
He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Is that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear, with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced, or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
You got it.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
We still need to get the info from the Nagato family.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Alright. Where are we going? That far away. Okay. And, I mean, yeah, it's a little closer. It's also up anyway, so... Time to zip over there as a deer. Ooh, creative cooking. I like the sound of that. I might be trying to hand my hand at that a bit more. On Saturday.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house.
Oh dear.
He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him, but making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
Ooh.
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink.
Big obsession. Big scary obsession, too. Ooh.
After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family?
Did the right thing. It's important to set boundaries.
Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
That sounds like it might be insurance fraud.
I see. I understand. Amenoma Yuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts.
Oh, then again, if he's that much in debt, maybe he couldn't afford insurance. Maybe insurance isn't the thing.
I'm still a little mad at him. We're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Amenoma Yuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Where to next,
Based on
Kazuha?
the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and,
Accidentally.
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
Perhaps the fire was deliberately. Let me run that back. Can I run that back? Perhaps the fire was deliberately used to hide the truth.
An interesting explanation. I was also considering this possibility. Amenoma Yuya is an expert on swords. He could have noticed some problematic details about Mr. Nagato's collectibles. Maybe he recognized a blade as a fake, or a well-known stolen item. Either way, after arguing about it, the two men agreed to hide the truth of this matter.
Knocking something over sounds too good to be true in this situation. Yeah.
They thought a fire would destroy everything. But then the Tenryou Commission began investigating and uncovered some incriminating details, so they fled to protect their secrets. But it's a far-fetched theory. I can't imagine how they would have been able to reach an agreement. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there?
This also doesn't seem connected to the case of the attacker.
Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together.
Still waiting for something to tie it together.
Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
We got no birds and we lost our stone. Heck.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
To the warehouse. Harmonica! Whoop, wrong button. How far away are we going? Not that far away. But that's much closer. Come to me. Story.
Wait.
Oh.
I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
I knew we could count on you.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami.
Tatarigami. That's one thing I didn't expect to encounter here.
Indeed. But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
You got it.
Huh. So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place, but the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely. Judging from the concentration, I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time.
Surely someone would have noticed.
From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters, but most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside.
That's dangerous.
If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
Careful, Kazuha.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything.
Well...
It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
So in the end, it was just a scare. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing.
That was too scary! Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us!
Paimon, don't look behind you! It's the boogeyman!
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy's source left this place. Two ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen them.
Let's hurry. We can't afford to delay any longer.
Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from. Quiet your mind and focus on what you sense around you. Perhaps you too will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Ah. Onward to the next patch of smoke. Oh, mint. Dang, I missed the mint. Oh well. Whoop. Good jump.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here, and seems to be dissipating slowly.
2 parts, so that would correspond to Mr. Nagato and Aminoma Yuya?
Quite possibly. Let's search the area.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls! They're acting really strangely.
What the heck, hilly
Something
churls?
seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, they digging.
Can't hide the truth.
And time to just dunk on them.
It's...
Ugh! Look at this red stuff. What is it?
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is bone dry. It must have been written quite some time ago.
Having that deer bounce around while this cutscene's going on just really lighten things up.
Well, let's take a look.
Mini Grandma Nahida. Yeah! Our cabbage. Our favorite little cabbage. Cabbage. I am Nagato. I was wounded by Aminoma Yuya. He took my most precious blade. I chased him, but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept on bleeding. But it seems that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal that blade? I was going to sell it to him. He even burned my warehouse down. Ah, it hurts. It hurts! But for some reason, I can't fall unconscious. So all I can do to distract from the pain is write. What will happen to Chico, Yuichi, and Yuji? I'm sorry to them. I really am. Only now do I realize how stuck in my ways I was, and how blind to my obsession. I must have been cursed. I collected all those strange, bizarre things, but they won me not one iota of happiness or warmth. Put all of it together, and it still wouldn't have been worth a single word from her mouth. Thank you. And sorry for letting you down, Sachiko. Oh.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Aminoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find here.
Let's ask the Tenryo Commission to do a thorough search later. There are more important things right now.
Yes. Right now, we need to uncover some more important truths. If Aminoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right! So let's get moving!
How did it come to this? It's not in his nature.
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected, it seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Wait, you figured it out? So these two cases are connected after all?
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
Done. We got an ad break coming up in a couple minutes, so buckle up, ad warriors. We'll get to go through here. We ain't gonna progress in the story much during that ad break, and by that I mean not at all, but I am gonna pull out the guitar and jam some more. Whoop. Follow the scent. Look for clues. We ain't gonna split up search for clues, gang. We staying together. Fish! And get your fishing in! Top fisher at the end of the month. Get some free gifts up.
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
On me! And it's free to fish! There's just a 1 minute cooldown. But hey, if we just get that fishing counter just super stacked up and going for a long time, that'd be silly and zany and wild, and I'd be all for it.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time. Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Ah!
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Amenome Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Amenome Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
The blade? Yeah, that does look pretty dang cursed. Now we can go to advance the text. Yeah, crud. Guitar unplugged on me. Okay, hang on a moment. All that ad break's going, we gotta plug it back in. And... There we go. Welcome back from ad break, everybody. How you doing? How are those ads? Anything wild, anything crazy, anything absurd? As the guitar gets one last string going. Oh, why not? It's happening in the weirdest way. Alrighty. Let's get this going again, shall we? The blade? That looks very, very cursed and ominous and like it has at least one eye on it. Possibly 2 or 3.
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I don't have not on anymore. Duh.
Whoa, surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, Ame-no-ma Yuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith.
Hey, if he headed up to Snezhnaya, I wonder if we'll run into him.
And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So... swords can become conscious and control people?
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home. I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power. The might of Ishin art!
So Ame-no-ma Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission.
Damn.
When they got tired, or injured, or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful.
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Ame-no-ma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter.
Oth, thank you for your daily pick! And get noticed, Oth! How you doing today? How's it going, Oth?
At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Ame-no-ma Yuya's body, I have found you. And by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun! Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me!
Trying to throw money in an artist to make you a PNG tuber? Yo, let's go! Heck yeah! Another one joins the crew! Exciting stuff there! We get into a fight with a sword.
Surge. Moons converge. Just stay cool a little. Make yourselves at home.
Forest, protect us. Ride across my hole.
Nah, Bucko,
No
you
more
ain't getting a
lies.
chance to deal any damage to me if I can help it. Well, that was easy.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
Buddy, you haven't even touched me.
Fooling no one. You've lost.
And Nahida's house is still here, so there we go.
Lost. I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more.
You lost your streak. No! Heck! Heck, I say! Dang it. Why must Twitch do this? I really wish there was a way to, like, buy back your streak somehow. Peps! How you doing, Peps? How's it going?
Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
Then we will smash you into pieces. Alright, I gotta click
The
that.
end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger.
Buddy, you didn't even hit
Even
me.
if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure.
If you know a character with a blade, Virgil would say one thing: scum.
By any means necessary, and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Aminome Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition. You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminome Yuya and make your escape.
And what of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal!
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life. Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You...
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
Silence, you blabbering fool! I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream, and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Oh boy.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you. Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is a risky strategy. You're dealing with a cursed blade that can possess people.
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the blade's puppet. The cursed blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
But even so...
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
Alright, fine. It's not like I can stop you.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
Kazuha, how you feeling, buddy?
Kazuha?
I'm okay.
Hey!
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
If something feels off, let me know immediately.
I will. Thank you.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
That should fit the bill.
Ah, all right. Please lead the way.
What about Amenoma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
Alright, where are we heading? All the way over there. To the Kamisato estate. Kamisato Estatiato. I'm just making up stuff now. Oh, yeah, go all the way up there. Okay. Easy. Bug! Oh, give me the bug. Give me the bug. Let me collect the bug. Onikabuto! Let's go! Getting a lot of kazoos fished up today. I've noticed. Where did all these kazoos come from? Did somebody buy a 72 pack of them like I did in college just to mess with a friend? Oh, dungeon time? Dungeon time! Let's go dungeoning! Hi, Kazuha.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
You got it.
Hey, into the wind.
Alright, having that purple there does make it look cool.
One with nature. Get down to business. Time to get falling leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
I do miss playing as Kazuha. Been a good while.
You okay?
I'm alright. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
You got it. Next room. Hello, give me that. Give me them goodies. Give me the 5 Freebo gems.
Let's get down to business.
And ah, not today, chump.
No more.
Ah, damn, they got me fireworks. Come on, going down soon, bucko. There we go.
Lucky day. The wind knows me.
And hit them all.
One with nature. The fairy.
Go and one more jump. How about now, Kazuha? How you feeling, boy?
Something's up with the blade.
What's going on? It's grown dimmer.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield.
He's doing less damage.
I cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Boy's just like, just go pick a fight with somebody. I want a chance. And Kazuha has here is just like, nah. You ain't gonna last. Aye, ooh boy. Woo! Dodgy. Yeah. Come on, bucko. Try and hit me. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Man, buddy, you missed.
The wind knows me.
What?
Time to go.
There we go. Oh man, there's only one there? Oh, there's gonna be more.
It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time, we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
The wear and tear is severe. Really looks like it's about to break.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Will he listen to you? Though the truth is right there in front of him.
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you.
All talk and no walk. Can't even slice or dice.
The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Damn, that's Naya.
What's that supposed to mean?
Here they are! Take them down!
Oh, hi there.
Where do they keep coming from?
You shouldn't fight with this blade anymore.
Yep. We can help this time.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
More just Kazuha, more just Kazuha.
Fine.
Oh, he took a hit there, jeez.
Time to go.
Hey, buddy.
Into the wind.
And
falling leaves.
here we go.
Adorn my night.
Boom. Gotcha, chump.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
Ha!
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Sounds good, Kazuha.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes. It is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Hey, Cursed Blade, what you gotta say now?
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
Dang.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, He never rose from his sickbed again.
Oh.
Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you.
No, Valcian, we've yet to figure that out. But hi, Valcian, how you doing today?
You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
Amenoma Yuya finally regains consciousness. Party explains the situation.
He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor.
Boo. Surprised. So very surprised. Hi, Ivy, how you doing?
If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order,
good.
I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryu Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Hey, big chest, let's go. Challenge complete. Let's double go. Where are we gonna fulfill this blade's wish? All the way over there? Dang, Blade. Why over there? That serving me is tonight? Nope, that's tomorrow. In like... about 19 and a half hours? Maybe 18 and a half? Still some time.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash.
That was a much more relaxed occasion. Bruh, surprise! Nah, it's on Tuesday. Well, relative to me, Tuesday. We still got some time. So I'm just doing stuff I can in the meantime.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready?
If only we could all plead the I was possessed by a magic sword defense. 100% the mood. You got 18 hours-ish.
Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenoma Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Hey. Time to sword fight.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Bam.
Into the wind.
Oh, oh, he tried. He tried to be sneaky. Remember this quest? Let's go. Yeah, I'm catching up on stuff I missed for joining back in the 4.3, I think that's what I was saying. Yeah, a good while ago in Genshin. Ah, Bucko, you missed.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Woo! And there we go.
Thank you for the experience.
Of course.
Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience.
Major account 1.6, but avidly playing since the end of 2.4. Dang! Yeah, you got a lot more time in this than I do. Of course, then again, I didn't get into this game until I started streaming. And even then, after a good while. But I'm glad I did. It's been fun. Story's been good.
There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf.
Over 600 active days? Yo, so many. Let's go. God, I forget where you checked that, actually. I'll have to double check on that, because I wonder how much I have now.
It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha.
Looking on the Hoyo Lab app? Perfect. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I ought to get some of those stats. Ivy, thank you for your daily pick! Let's go, your first pick.
I beseech you, please understand this.
Oh, and from a tour behind an album, I freaking love.
Yes. I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Hell yeah. Freaking love me some Black Sabbath. I got to see them in concert in 2016. There we go. Hydrated for you, Tsunami. And pressing the wrong button. Fish. Right. So long. Song of the Welcome Moon. New loading screen. I'm ready for a new lots of stuff. Tomorrow / I guess more so, well, probably Wednesday,
It's Yuya.
definitely Monday.
You have returned.
Wednesday when I play it
I'm
off
sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
You tell Amenoma Togo about the various things that happened.
A prized Ishin blade, turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity, but I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really?
Hey.
Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live.
That last part's a relief.
And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
I trust your judgment.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
Let's zoom in on his face. Oh!
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin.
Oh.
This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
Hey, let's go. After leaving the Amanoma smithy, you learn of the Blade's final words from Kazuha.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them.
Too dangerous if you ask me, but the remnants of defeated gods are nothing to scoff at.
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha?
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Thank you. I'll hold you to your word.
Wait! Shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Just when I thought we were done with the quest. Just a bit more to go. Gah. Alright, hopefully this wraps it up soon. But it does seem like we're nearing the end of it. Whoop. What the hell?
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaedehara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
Dog is yelling you need to go to bed, but coming up in the background for sleep vibes. Heck yeah, thank you, Stillwig. And hi, Stillwig, how you doing, buddy? Can you do me a favor and give Doggo some pats?
I see. I understand.
The Kaedehara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well. I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now.
Aw, yeah.
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Heck yeah. Woo! Quest complete! Let's go!
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy.
Have the best free weapon in the game. Let's go!
These descenders. So,
Shush,
does
Paimon.
that just mean people like you who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else? And as for your sister...
Oh my gosh, Paimon.
So many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Sounds good, Paimon. We'll do that another time. Definitely not right now, because we got who knows how much more to go through. What we got in here, actually? Have I got anything else on here? Yep, that's just... Oh, hey! That is the next interlude quest chapter thingy-bobber. We'll get to that another time. Did I skip Sumeru? No, I didn't skip Sumeru. I did the Archon quest there, but I jumped ahead to take care of Fontaine, and I also couldn't actually access this until I did Kazuha's quest. So, bit of jumping around, but hey, on the bright side, I'm trying to remember where that was. I'm blanking out. Oh well, but we got it done. We got things caught up there. We got all sorts of good stuff going on. How am I doing on Primo Gems real quick? 120? Okay, definitely not enough for another pull, but hey. I got, sitting in my pocket, 83 pulls for the next Gamba, whenever that may be. So I'm excited for that, and you know what else I'm excited for? All sorts of things coming up later on this week. So, let's move back over here. Hi, I'm back on this screen. Surprise! Let's see here. Oh, I'll be chugging a bit. Well, might definitely be time to call for the night then. But hey, what all do we have coming up soon? Well, let's bring up the schedule again. So, tomorrow, Narina and I are continuing our run of Pokemon Blue, where she gets to control all the rival trainers I come across. And let's see here, if I remember right, next up, we're going to Cinnabar Island. We're going through, well, the Pokemon Mansion, and then the Cinnabar Gym. Get to fight Blaine. Let's see here. I wonder how much grinding I might have to do along the way. Hopefully not too much. And then after that, we go to Viridian City. We take on Giovanni in the gym. And then the Elite Four and Victory Road and all that good stuff. No stream on Wednesday, as per usual. But Thursday, Teeves and I are going to be racing some Sonic and Mario. Some Mario and Sonic. But here's the catch. I'm the Mario expert. He's the Sonic expert. I'm playing Sonic. He's playing Mario. So we get to see how that goes for both of us. Then Friday is Thank Franklin. It's Friday. Saturday, we got a cooking stream going on. Gonna do something from the Final Fantasy 15 cookbook. I might have something in mind for that. And I might have another extra little thing in mind for that stream as well. But hey, stick around and see what happens then. And Sunday, Anska and I are gonna continue and more than likely finish up the campaign to Halo Combat Evolved, finishing up that first Halo game. All times on there are in Mountain Daylight Time. I'm 6 hours behind, UTC, so 2 hours behind Eastern, an hour ahead of Pacific, however that helps you calculate things. All sorts of things there. But that's what's going on for me coming up soon. Now for the fun thing. Who should we go pester tonight? Who's out there? Who's available for a raid? Who's a cool as heck person? The answer is all sorts of folks are cool as heck people. There's that raid message there. That first one's if you're subscribed to the channel. Second one is if you're not. That way you still have a little something there. Thank you, Narina, for posting those. Alrighty, who haven't we pestered in a while? Let's see here. Who's doing something? Who can we go poke at and be like, hey. Let's see here. Choices. things, decisions, all that good stuff. Of course, for those of you on the YouTube and Kick side of things, we're gonna end it real soon, but let's see here. I wanna pull the room, ask a few things, see who we can go pester and all that good stuff. Let's see here. What do y'all think of either some Spyro, ooh, yeah, Spyro, or some Fields of Mystery? What's y'all's thoughts on either of those? Yeah, and like Tsunami said, take care of yourselves. Please be safe. Take care of yourselves. Otherwise, well, heck, I'm gonna miss you. And I'll be like, oh man, you gone. But yeah, what's y'all's thoughts on either some Fields of Mystery or some Spyro? Anybody got any preference one way or another? If not, I might go for, I'm kind of leaning towards some Spyro. It's been, I don't know how long since I've last seen any Spyro. Spyro? Alrighty, sounds good, Ivy. Sounds like we're sharing that brain cell today. In that case, we're gonna go raid out too, once I can make sure the stream is up and running and good and all that. Alrighty, looks like he's just taking a break real quick, so let's go raid out to Koizumi Kaito. Been a little while since I stopped by his neck of the woods anyway, but let's see. For the Kick side, for the YouTube side, we'll see you all later. We're gonna end there. So bye!